Stop him at the 21. The Mustangs offense will start this game off with the football. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. It's a running room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brinson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. That is sucked out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
He's going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Klubnik. Caught behind the line, it's Haynes. He is behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
The Tigers are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the big tight end, makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they strike first.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, Clemson's really tough to beat.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Grab near the marker. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Rush is on him. Setting up the screen. Creates a little room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Harden. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Jennings. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gets the back moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Swings it out to the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clemson jumps to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brinson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. Oh, a lot of space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking all of the QB's options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He wants to throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. He fires a bullet to the right. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early. He's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, SMU.
Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
The Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Clemson is quick to the line.
Really nice play there catching the pass. And I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside of the position, getting on the field and competing is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's got an opportunity on Sundays, too.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. Clemson will send the punt team out.
Offense facing 4th down.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Slips away. Starts to scramble to the left. Makes the catch. It's Knight. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Gets it inside the 10. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown Mustangs! And the stomping has commenced. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Stanford is putting on quite a fireworks show today, and they're loving every minute of this one right now on the farm. They're up 14 over Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
47-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Off play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
First down for the offense.
The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Mustangs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The play action fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
There's the pressure. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a...
He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Clemson.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
Here he comes out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the first down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's loose down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Mustangs have the ball back. Ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Maryland. Gashes the heart of the knee. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
This is a designed run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here they come to give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 10. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Under fire. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. From the gun.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for space, it's Haynes. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And he missed it. No good. Guys, and the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19, it's a pretty good lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Klubnik. Good timing on the quick out.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Takes it all the way inside the 30, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Ready, This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And on 4th down, they'll take a knee, but this was just about over. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together